And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Salam Gembira and Salam Sejahtera to all my friends around the world. My name is Valenia Dawson, and today we will be reviewing the movie called Plane. You know, at first glance, when I saw the movie title Plane, I thought it's so lazy. It just feels like a straight to DVD B movie kind of thing. So, yeah, with that, the title itself, I was having quite low expectations. With that being said, I went in to watch this movie hoping to have a good time, and yeah, I had a good time. This story is about starring Gerard Butler, who plays Captain Torrance, who then has to travel all the way to another country, but he will be also bringing a convict, with starring Mike Colter, who plays a convict that had a homicide about 15 years ago and has to be escorted in the same plane that he is on. But little did they know, they have encountered some turbulence and they crash landed onto an island filled with separatists, convicts, terrorists, and so on, people that want to kill people just for the sake of money. It's a pretty simple, straight to the point kind of story. There really isn't that much depth in it. There's definitely a lot of action. From the first half of the movie, we get to see this very tension-filled inside of the plane. Imagine yourself being in one of those, the dangers of being in a plane, and all of a sudden there's a storm going in, and the captain, the plane suddenly tells you, like, everyone buckle up, we're gonna go through a crash. My goodness, that must be heart pounding. And when I was watching it, I was tense up. I was worried because it was like wow, it kind of made me afraid and nervous to be on a plane again after watching this movie. And so that was the first part. Then the second part is that once they landed on the island, that's where they have to find and scavenge and how to survive, making contact. And for the most part, this movie, they have made a lot of smart decisions. It's not like characters making stupid decisions. No, they actually think it through, making good choices, being calm, cooperative, and actually trying to think out of a way how to get out of this. That being said, the relationship between Gerard Butler's Captain Torrance and the convict Mike Colter, it's a little bit one note, because there really isn't that much, tension going between them, because he's sort of like I'm just a misunderstood convict, and then helps Captain Torrance along his journey. And the thing about this movie is that it is really fast-paced, and so there's a scene in the movie where the captain has to rescue his passengers from the terrorists. The thing about it is that he goes on to rescue the terrorists, and in just that moment, we're already in the third act. The movie sort of just started and it just sort of ended rather quickly, and that's kind of pacing issues. So it's like the first half was really tense, second half was more slow down a bit, and then when it gets to the third act, or the last of the movie, it just went quickly, fast, action scenes, guns blazing, explosion, save the passengers, terrorists everywhere. And speaking of the terrorists, I find that the bad guys in this movie is a little bit one note. It's nothing really special. There's no intense or deep background about these characters. In fact, most of the time, whenever I see these terrorists, threatening the passengers, getting away with it, and just terrorizing these people that just crash landed on the island, in my mind I was thinking, like, kill them, kill them, kill them, kill them. Oh. Yeah, because it's really not in depth, and yeah, and that's what I would say about this movie. It's not, there's really nothing so much more to it, but it's okay. You know, this movie is actually fun in the sense it has okay action. CGI was great. Pacing issue, there's some pacing issues to it, but I think overall, since we're in the month of January and there really isn't much going on in the movie theaters now, I think this movie is good enough for you to just, you know, if nothing going on, you can go to the movies and, you know, just watch it in the cinema and have a good time. I mean, really, that's what we should hope for, right? Going into a cinema and watch a good movie. And I would say this is not exactly the best movie, but it's good to fill up your time before, you know, the big blockbuster movies that will be coming up too soon. And with that in mind, I give Plane a 6.5 out of 10. So guys, what did you think about Plane? Did you like the movie? Did you think it was a good action movie? Did it fill up your time good enough just for you to be in the cinemas? Jump down in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. So, as I will end this review for tonight, my name is Neil Dawson, and I'll see you next time, my next review. Bye bye.